I always try to wear bright colors. I love me a bright colored hijab, as you can tell today. Okay. And I hand wash my hijabs. I don't put them in the washing machine because that ruins them.
It's been a week since wash day, so a simple rebraiding is on the cards for today's hairstyle. I've been following the same hair care routine since I was 7. Got it down to a science.
Alrighty, I'm in the mood for something bright and colorful, so naturally I stole this from my mom. I've been wearing the hijab every day since I turned 10, and it takes some practice to get it down. Not too loose, not too tight. There we go. Perfect.
Now that I've got this down,
and I've perfected my look,
we can introduce you to POVme. Small world,
big talk.
If you haven't already guessed it, today's theme is all about hair and hair toppings.
Cornrows, dreadlocks, hijabs, turbans, and yarmulkes are just the beginning of what we'll be talking about.
Cool fake, Cody. I've seen you come well prepared for our hair and hair toppings conversation.
Duh, my excitement cannot be contained.
Let's get started. Can you walk us through a typical hair care day?
Does that include wash day?
Am I missing something? What's a wash day?
Wash days are dedicated days for when Black people tend to wash their hair because it's unnecessary for us to wash it every day. Natural Black hair is usually very dry, so daily shampooing to get rid of oil buildup is a waste. Once a week is right for me. Every Saturday, I wash my hair with shampoo and conditioner, then oil my scalp and section my hair into braids to preserve all that moisture till next week. What about your wash day, Cody?
Once a month, my mom helps me wash my hair. Our sink is a bit too small, I know, so I have to stand in the shower and wash it out. Then we go back to the sink and deep condition, make it soft again. And after that, we like to talk for a while. My mom twists my hair to see if it's long enough for extensions. It never really is, to be fair. But when she sees a whole new style on YouTube, she likes to switch it up. I don't know. She likes trying new things on my hair.
Wow, that's so fascinating. It seems like such a cultural affair.
Oh, it so is. My dad's Rastafarian, which is a religion that believes one day we'll all return to Africa. He has dreadlocks to symbolize the lion's mane of Judah, which is actually the symbol of the Rastafari. The dreadlocks represent the lion's mane, and I aspire to have a mane like his someday.
Wow, that's so cool. Hair is a lot of work, but it's so soothing. I like the effort that goes into caring for it and that it's a community-wide one. It makes me appreciate my gorgeous hair and my ancestors even more. Plus, it's a visual representation that everyone can see. Is that similar to wearing a hijab, Yasmin?
The hijab is a symbol of empowerment, and people see you, they immediately know you're a Muslim, and it really unites us and brings a sense of community. Also, other Muslims see me as a safe person, and it feels like a warm hug knowing that you're someone else's safe person.
I love that. My friend was considering whether to wear a hijab or not. Would you have any advice for her?
Yes, okay. So 1, remember that your hijab doesn't define the level of faith you have. 2, it is a huge responsibility and commitment because people will automatically know you're Muslim and they're going to assume that your actions represent the whole community. And 3, research. And also, don't forget, it is always your choice.
Solid advice, Yas. Q. What's one thing you'd want people to know about your hair or hair toppings? Mine would be that if I ever show up with stray hair, it isn't always a wig or a weave. I didn't spend an entire day ironing it for that.
For me, it goes without saying, but do not touch my hair, okay? If you want to go pet something, you can go pet a cat.
For me, I do not shower with it on. And yes, I've actually been asked that question before. Also, the rides at Canada's Wonderland are not hijab friendly at all. I was so afraid it would fly off. Did you know yarmulkes are hair toppings, also known as kippa, which means dome in Hebrew. In Yiddish, it's called yarmulke because of an Aramaic phrase, yire malka, meaning fear of the king. It's a sign of devoutness.
We got a new person.
Friends, let me introduce you to our expert, Hoodo Hersi. Welcome to POVme, Hoodo.
Thank you for having me.
So tell us, Hoodo, what do you do?
So I am a comedian, TV writer, sugar addict, and that's pretty much it, really. You know, I was going to say a bunch of other things, but I don't know if they're as important.
That's so cool. We're all sugar addicts, don't worry. Can you walk us through a typical hair care and hijab day?
So with hair care, once a week, I will use a sulfate-free shampoo and a really deep conditioning, very moisturizing hair mask. So that's week 1. Then week 2, I won't do a shampoo and I'll do the hair mask. And then just throughout the week, I'll use peppermint oil and a leave-in conditioner just to keep my hair moisturized. Yeah, I think that those things are really, really important. With my hijabs, though, I always try to wear bright colors. I love me a bright colored hijab, as you can tell today, okay? And I hand wash my hijabs. I don't put them in the washing machine because that ruins them. So that's what I do.
Oh, are there any specific nuances of being a Black Muslim comedian? And can you speak about intersections and how you navigate them in comedy?
You know, I try not to really focus too much on my identity and how people perceive me. I think a gift that a lot of Black and brown comics get robbed of, and even queer comics, is the gift of individuality. It's like, who are you on stage? You know what I mean? So I don't walk around being like, oh my God, I'm Black, Muslim, and a woman. What will people think? You know, I just go up on stage and I go, I'm Hoodo, and these are my thoughts. You know what I mean? And I think that's it's super important to anchor yourself in that, you know, because there can be tons of people that are those things, but it's like, but who are you? You're special. Let's hear what you actually think.
All of that was very important and just very interesting. Thanks so much, Hoodo.
Thank you for having me.
Bye.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye, guys.
Would you rather have hair made out of edible cotton candy or hair that shoots out silly string? Our hair and hair toppings are so important to how we see ourselves. So with that in mind,
It's time for our hair and hair toppings show and tell. Show us how you want the world to see you.
Ready, set, go.
this is how I see myself. Comfy and cool in my silk bonnet.
This is how I want people to see me. Posed up and ready with the dopest fade.
This is how I see myself, rocking my mom's most colorful hijab. Though, keep that to yourself. She doesn't need to know I took this one too. Shh.